I was hoping for, you know, more TvZ, but this is fine. TvT is something special. Bleed viewership due to this pre-roll apocalypse? I didn't know anything really changed. Hasn't it been pre-rolls being a bother since Twitch Prime stopped blocking ads? Here's me playing a different account and a different account, broski. Same account, different name. I was tired of people recognizing me on ladder. I've like never used a name change in my however many years playing StarCraft. I've never used one. I don't even know how. Okay, well that's easy every day. Before partners can disable pre-roll ads, and they can't. No, they can disable. You can't disable pre-roll ads. You can make it so that subs don't get ads, and that's still possible actually. But I guess what might be different is that they didn't stop pre-roll ads from happening even with that option or something like that. That isn't included. All we use to do 30-second ads are currently playing video. Oh, that is pretty stupid. It's a different name every season. Name after pros. I figured because you were complaining about the mobile stuff is why I figured you're on your phone. Have I tried TFT? The Frozen Throne? Heck yeah, I love that game. That was a feature at some point. It was a feature, like, I think Rifkin's even off with his timing because, you know, time's a concept, but... What he's saying is Little Biscuit got it, like, because he was one of the first people to ever be, like, a Twitch partner. Like, at this point, pre-roll ads... Pre-roll ad control was probably more like 7 years ago. So, this is not a... It was a feature at some point, I suppose, technically. You're not wrong. But it's gonna be clear that that's not what changed. What? What the fuck was that? Even before they got Prime, Pacific Prime never cared again. Yeah, no, me and you both. I mean, I had Turbo before Prime, but now I don't think it's worth giving them money. Like, fuck them. Damn it, I should have broke it before the Liberator came in. Oops. It's probably a decent push, because you can double expand behind it on this map. Making Edge more notch is the only way to get them work with these turbo. They're just getting people to complain and get ad blockers, better ad blockers. Guys. That was still a decent chunk right there. But almost flubbed that pretty hard. Dummy, you didn't even repair this. Oh my god. GG. Well, it might be a decent push if you can actually hold the counter. Yeah, this pre-roll ad thing is the worst, but just ad in general. I didn't really have to worry about it when I was, you know, Lofty Twitch Prime member. But now that it doesn't, like, I can understand everyone's frustration. I always did, but then I experienced it for myself. Now it's like... God. But the ads breaking always sucks, and then the same ad a billion times in a row sucks. The occasional just random ass ad that, you know, has a viewer going, what the fuck? And you're like, I didn't do anything. They're broken, they're long, they're boring. And the pre-roll ads are just terrible. Yeah, Night Nitro has nothing else in it that would make it worth buying. It just sucks because it sounds like, you know, and I'm no expert on these things, but I, you know, watch people who are somewhat smart. It sounds like this, you know, the Amazon guy was just basically like, yeah, I want to, like, really impress the investors with, actually, I'm not even sure he wants to impress. But basically, they set a goal, and they're, like, gonna have this many ads shown to people, and you'll see. Otherwise, they were doing fine. It was great. It was just a completely bonus thing for them to do, and now it just ticked everyone off. It's not like Twitch was going under. Guys, you really need to make ad money. See, this is when I should have broken them. These, like, one-base tank pushes are actually, like, pretty bad if you let them contain you. So you just pull the SCVs and have consistent production. I really want to wait for the Raven, though, for the auto-turret, but my Raven was actually, like, a good 15 seconds late. So I should have been able to break this before Liberator popped up. Yeah, that's what pre-roll ads are, as most people are complaining about, rightfully so. Yeah, you got 8 ACVs at the end. Would have been okay with 6, a little disappointed by the 8, but still okay overall. Especially because this guy isn't exactly macroing his heart out. Yeah, that's exactly what happens, Cakery Bakery. It's terrible for anyone actually trying to get, you know, be an up-and-comer on Twitch. You know, and let's say that it's not the people who have, like, 1 or 2 viewers that are getting hurt the most by this, because they're not very close at all to making this a job. I'm talking like people who have, like, low hundreds of viewers. Like, I feel like the variety streamers on Twitch who have 100 or less, or maybe 200, would maybe see a drastic difference. People who are pretty big already get their hardcore fans. I think we're lucky enough that, you know, StarCraft is just full of really passionate people. I'm lucky enough that I have, you know, WCS to give me a face to the stream, that people don't just think like, wow, some chick playing StarCraft. Would you leave Twitch just with a few ads? No. But you would be a lot pickier about who you stick on. I don't know how many people are, like, saying, like, let me join this Twitch thing, and then they see a bunch of ads and you're like, never mind, this Twitch thing sucks. It's probably not happening. But every time someone's like, you know what, I'm gonna check out this new streamer. Or I haven't seen this guy in a while. Do people really out of the loop that always ask why you don't cast with me? Yes, I do. It's always hard to tell if they're, like... Some people word it really, really poorly. And I'm like, are you a troll? Or are you, like, legit, but you're, like, really socially awkward? Since when is that with the ads? What do you mean? Pre-roll ads? Pre-roll ads have been injuring, like, lower viewer streamers for basically since the way Amazon Twitch Prime. Even when Twitch Prime didn't show ads, there was always that section of people who didn't have Twitch Prime and were like, this was really sucky. But now that everyone is forced to watch them, and more people complain, and then more people complain, and then more people complain, and everyone comes together and complains. It seemed everyone had ad block. They're working really hard to make sure ad block doesn't work. It's because you hate me for speaking poorly of Fear Dragon? Yeah, that's what I tell them every time.